So we're fully back, safe, mind is safe, emotions safe, all the intentions done, and we understand the dark, we've dismantled it. I would do a separate video on what the dark actually is, or rather what it's not, and all of its lies, so that process will be even easier for you. What I want to kind of finish up with is answering a specific question I've had from at least a couple of starseed friends. They were asking me, how do you know when to stop digging? Meaning digging into the dark information. How do you know when to stop digging? Now, my simple answer to this is your mind and your body will tell you. Okay? If you are feeling upset again and again and again, pull out, come back to sanity, safety, protection. If you are feeling compelled to go back in there, if you're in the grip of that survival brain wanting to fix it, come back, just come back. Now, you know, I've messed this up on occasion. It's all a learning process, isn't it? I've gone into stuff I just didn't need to go into. I couldn't tell the difference yet between what was my calling, what did I need more information on, and what was like my compulsive survival brain just taking me back there and re-traumatizing me. And for me, it took some practice, it took some working out, like which one was which, what was my intuition and what was my survival brain pulling me back there. And it's fine to get it wrong, it's okay. I know it's painful, but it's okay. We're all just learning how to cope with this stuff. Next, I want you to think of like a 90-10 rule. So for me, it's 90-10. 90% of the time, I'm focused on my best life, my own healing, what brings me joy, finding out about myself, developing my true self. 10% of the time, it's okay to be uncomfortable, and for short periods. So if that balance is a bit off for you, and you're going into sort of constant anxiety, constant fear and terror, and going back in again and again, it's like, no, just come back, just come back. For some of you, your energy system, it might be that only 1% of the time it's okay to be uncomfortable, and you need 99% of the time just focused on the light, focused on what's wonderful. You will build resilience as well. So it really is a journey of self-discovery and self-knowledge. Now, intention settings are really good here again. What I said to my higher self was, only bring me the information that serves this soul and my purpose in safe time and space and as gently as possible. I set that intention, it was done, and I started to be able to feel much more clearly when I was simply in survival brain wanting to take me back to fix things, and when it was a true intuition of, oh, this information is for me, I'm resilient enough, I'm strong enough, this is going to be okay to look into. This brings me on to what I call the Lightworker-Lightwarrior spectrum. Now, they're just labels, but they're going to serve a purpose here. Let's say you're on the Lightworker end of the spectrum. Lightworkers are human beings who are of the light, beautiful beings who are here to spread joy and bliss and how amazing the human experience can be. They're here to heal themselves so they can shine brightly, and many of them also then offer healing to others. So, I mean, all of them do actually. You're either just living your life and just literally shining light through living your life, or you're actively healing others. That's the light warrior end. And we need you. We need every single one of you to be pouring light and wisdom and insight into the human collective. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the light warriors. Now, I think of these guys as the spiritual SAS. They are human beings completely of the light, but their specialism is to, as well as healing themselves and living their best life, is to go into the darkness to dismantle it, the collective shadow, the collective darkness. They're going to have a very robust system. They're going to be energy system, they're going to be very resilient. Literally think spiritual SAS. I'm going to say it, they'll be mostly men or women who are particularly masculine. That's their gift. They will be dealing with that end. The light workers over this way, more likely to be the very exquisitely highly sensitive, deeply empathic. The light worker end, you really are about creating the new world, which is more sensitive and it's so loving. That's your job. You're creating the new world. The light warriors, on the other end, they are doing the hardcore stuff of dismantling the old. There's a whole spectrum in between. You might be dead center, you might be half and half. You might be half the time doing light work, the other half of the time doing warrior work. Or you might be mostly light work and you dip a toe into the more sort of SAS style. Or you might be completely battle-worn, resilient, tough, light warrior. We need the whole spectrum. We need our light workers, we need our army of light warriors, and we need everyone in between. And together we are transforming this planet. As you come to know yourself, keep healing yourself, keep living your best life, you will start to know where you slot in on this spectrum, because it will feel good to you. It will feel good. My experience of, so I'm kind of middly. Some light warrior work, the rest is light work. And my experience has been, even the light warrior work, it feels good to me. It feels resonant with my soul. My soul is so happy about the work I now do, and I feel safe and I feel protected. Yes, I went through training with it, with various spiritual teachers who all then came to me when I was ready. And, sometimes, it's like any sort of spiritual war. Some of it's a bit uncomfortable, but I never feel discombobulated or insane like I did with my first experience of that really deep darkness. I just feel like I'm in the job I'm built for. So wherever you fall on the spectrum, you will feel like this is what I'm built for. And then, of course, there's, we grow and change. You might find that you've been up the light worker end, and you think, actually, I'm feeling more and more resilient. Maybe there's something a bit on the other end of the scale for me. Or as a light warrior, you might be thinking, do you know what? I'm a battle-weary soldier. It'd be quite nice to lighten up for a while. Okay. Whichever way it is. And the final thing I want to say about mission is, or not the final thing, but another thing I want to say is, we always have choice. We come into this life with a blueprint, with a mission, with what we are trained for and what we're best at. And then we get shaped by the life experience. So that mission gets shaped with us. And we always have choice. Always. The choice and the mission are kind of synonymous with each other, if that makes sense. Our deepest choice is the mission, and our mission is our deepest choice. This is the last thing I wanted to say about mission. If you're not in your mission yet, I know how frustrating that can be. You're watching the swamp come up into the light. You desperately want to do something to help. Desperately want to be useful, and you might be feeling a bit stuck with that, like, what is your mission, what is your mission? And I know for me that sometimes led me off too quickly in the wrong direction, because I was so eager, I so wanted to be doing something. So what to say about that is, if it's feeling like a push or a pull, that needs alchemizing. So do a soul retrieval, or just do the mind calming, the emotion soothing, excavate those emotions behind it. Get to a place of neutrality. And then again, you can set an intention. Higher self, authentic higher self, bring me my mission that suits me completely and feels absolutely wonderful to be in right time and right space. And everything will come to you. if it's not come to you yet, to be honest, enjoy the chill out. You will be busy soon enough. You will be busy soon enough. I mean, yes, there are many starseeds in their missions right now. We are all going to be in a mission as soon as the liberation really starts to come in, because we have a whole new world to build. So if you feel like you're not in your mission right now, just chill out. Just enjoy it whilst you can. And then when you find it, it will just feel natural. It will feel natural and normal to you. Anything else around that? Oh yeah, and for many of you, again, it will be like very much the light worker and just living your life as a gorgeous human being. That is 90% of your mission, maybe 100% of your mission, and it's everything. And then it might be that 10% of your mission is something a bit more specific. So please know your self-worth, know how powerful you are, just living your life as an awake, aware being of love and light. All right, my lovely, lovely souls, I'm going to sign off here with just saying, I'm proud to be on this planet with all of you. I think we were phenomenally brave to come. I think that just reflects what incredible light, all of us light warriors we are. In fact, it takes, we all have to have some warrior in us to be here. And we are winning through. I so hope some of these videos were useful to you, even if, just so you know, you're not alone. You're not alone in this. And I love you for being here. I love you for being so brave. Sending all my love to you when you're having the really difficult days and the despairing days and the what on earth next days and the is this liberation really ever going to happen days, all of it. And just thank you for coming back again and again and again and being a champion for humanity. We all go home. Every single soul goes home. Every single soul, all the children, we all come home, and it's gonna be soon. All my love to you. All my love, dear heart.